Hidden deep in the Nevada desert lies a secret worth trillions.
This is not just a fighter jet.
It is a flying supercomputer. Wrapped in an invisible skin.
With eyes that see everything.
The most expensive weapon in history.
Only the chosen few can fly it.
Forged from raw titanium. Built with alien precision.
Behind these restricted walls
lies the future of aerial warfare. Welcome to the F-35 factory. Let's go inside. The heart of the operation spans over 1 mile. It begins not with metal, but with threads of carbon. Robots wrap the air inlets with composite tape, layer by layer, layering composite stronger than steel. To harden the skin, it must be baked at 350 degrees. For the skeleton, they need something stronger than steel. High-speed mills carve a solid block until only 10% remains. The result is a single-piece bulkhead, lightweight yet indestructible. This single piece of titanium costs millions. A choreographed dance of engineering. But human hands are still essential. Every edge must be perfect.
Meanwhile, across the ocean in the UK, the tail section is forged.
The skeleton is complete.
The parts are flown thousands of miles to Fort Worth, Texas.
Here, the 3 distinct sections finally meet. Cockpit, body, and tail. A global puzzle coming together. Laser trackers ensure alignment within half the width of a human hair. Robots do the heavy lifting, but human hands do the finishing. "15 miles of wiring act as its nervous system.
Aluminum ribs form the internal skeleton of the wings.
The structure is united, but it is still just a hollow shell. Then arrive the wings, massive reservoirs of fuel and lift. They lock into the body with lugs strong enough to survive 9 Gs. Inside, the wings are wet, storing thousands of pounds of jet fuel. Control surfaces come alive, ready to carve the air. Every micron is measured by lasers.
Now comes the secret sauce. A classified chemical cocktail.
Robots apply the radar-absorbent skin with micron-level precision. Every panel gap is covered in a zigzag pattern to scatter enemy radar.
A single bump the size of a pinhead could reveal the jet to the enemy.
Inspectors verify the coating thickness using ultrasound.
The glass is coated in gold to block radar from seeing the pilot.
Even the exhaust is shaped to hide the heat from heat-seeking missiles.
It is tested in the quietest room on Earth.
On radar, this massive jet appears the size of a golf ball.
One final bake cures the invisible skin forever. Production never stops.
The body is ready. The skin is applied, but it cannot fly yet.
To power this beast, they needed the most powerful fighter engine ever built. For the B variant to hover, it needs a second heart, the vertical lift fan. Connected by a shaft that delivers 29,000 horsepower forward.
Installing the main engine is like threading a needle with a freight train.
Thousands of critical connections must be perfect.
The three-bearing swivel nozzle. An engineering miracle that bends jet fire.
Before it flies, the heart must be stress tested on the ground.
Ignition.
£43,000 of raw thrust.
Containing heat that could melt the airframe is the real challenge.
The defining moment. Defying gravity at 0 miles per hour.
The beast goes to sleep. Every blade is checked by human eyes.
The body has muscle. It has a heart.
Now, it needs a brain.
The body and heart are ready. Now comes the brain. Gone are the dials and switches, replaced by a panoramic touchscreen.
Hands-on throttle and stick. Total control at their fingertips.
But the real magic isn't in the plane. It's on the pilot's head. This $400,000 helmet lets the pilot look through the floor. The moment it plugs in, the pilot and the machine become one.
Running on 8 million lines of classified code.
6 infrared cameras stitched together create a 360-degree God's eye view. Testing the brain in total electromagnetic silence.
And if things go wrong, a rocket-propelled escape seat.
Life support is online.
The plane identifies threats before the pilot even sees them.
It is a flying data center.
The brain is awake.
But a brain needs claws.
A predator is only as good as its claws. To stay invisible, the F-35 hides its weapons deep inside its belly. The internal bays carry radar-guided missiles capable of hitting targets beyond visual range.
Locked and loaded.
The plane talks to the missile before it even leaves the rail.
It also carries 2,000-pound smart bombs for ground targets.
Once closed, the jet becomes a smooth, radar-invisible ghost.
But when stealth is not needed, it enters beast mode.
Sacrificing stealth for maximum firepower. 4 times the payload.
And for close encounters, the GAU-22 rotary cannon.
Firing 3,300 rounds per minute.
Feeding armor-piercing rounds capable of shredding tanks.
The computer aims the gun, not the pilot.
The safety pins are pulled.
The F-35 is now the deadliest apex predator in the sky. But a loaded gun is useless on the ground.
Systems check complete. You are cleared to taxi. Cleared for the runway. One plunge to $130 million ago of technology lines up.
Time to fly.
Lighting the fires.
In seconds, it defies gravity.
35,000 pounds of metal. Airborne.
Cleaning up the drag to slice through the air.
Entering the domain of the apex predator. 9 Gs. 9 times the force of gravity crushing the pilot. Breaking the sound barrier like glass.
But this jet has a trick no other supersonic fighter has.
The nozzle rotates 90 degrees in 2 seconds.
It stops mid-air. A 40,000-pound statue defying physics.
Riding on a pillar of pure thrust.
Hover mode engaged.
The computer makes thousands of adjustments per second. The pilot just watches.
A gentle touchdown for a heavyweight champion.
Leaving its mark on the deck.
But the mission mission never sleeps.
To stay in the fight, it drinks from the sky.
When the target is locked. Fox 3. Missile away. Distracting death with fire. Target neutralized. Threat eliminated.
Strength in numbers. A network in the sky.
Dominating the airspace.
Agility meets power.
$1 trillion of engineering working in harmony.
Call the ball. Returning to base.
0 to stop in 2 seconds.
It takes hours of maintenance for every hour of flight.
Ready to do it all again.
The F-35 Lining 2.
Flown by allies across the globe. The most advanced machine ever built.
$1 trillion question. But for now,
Mission complete.
It rules the skies.